type of ways to be involved in real estate. There is one, residential. Am I right? Residential, you have two ways. You can flip or you can rent. The only third way is to live in it. Live in it. There's no other thing you can do with residential. You either buy it and sell it or buy it and rent it. In 1998, in Silicon Valley here, I didn't buy, fix, and sell. I just bought and sold. The whole idea was to buy, because there was nothing for sale. You understand my point? So like in Santa Clara, I used to take my bicycle, wear not a suit, but like something really comfortable, and I would ride the bicycle around, see anybody like watering the lawn in the area, and say, excuse me, do you know somebody that would be interested in selling a home in the area? And they would be like, I may want to sell the home. Why do you want to buy? Well, I live close by, and I had to give them a story. The best story I found was my mother-in-law is moving close to us, and I'd like to give her her own home. You understand, especially if it's a man. And if it's a woman, I would say it in a positive way. My mother-in-law is moving close to us, and I would like to give her her own space. Oh my God, bless your heart. Let me talk to my husband. Let me talk to my wife. You'll be amazed. I made 3 deals like this. Each deal was like 150,000 profit. 150 here, 150 there. Then you get $1 million a year in income. By the way, all you need, I can tell you from experience, is $30,000 a month. If you can't live comfortably on $30,000 a month, please submit your documents back there, full refund, and go home. Because something is wrong with your life. I mean, $30,000. You could travel the world for $30,000 a month. Income without too much time and effort, right? The best income is eventually what? The money working for you, which I'll get to that. But residential, I was able to buy it, and the way I was flipping it so fast is I would make it easy term. For example, I remember I bought this property in Menlo Park, $415,000. This lady, literally, I saw her property in default, coming up on a website, and I kept calling and calling. I got her phone number from anywho.com. I kept calling, she never answered. So I drove to the place, and I put a flyer under the door. And finally, one afternoon, she called me, and she said, it seems like you've been calling. I could see your number. I had a flyer from you with the same number. What's the deal? I said, ma'am, can I come over and talk to you in person? She said, okay. I went there, knocked on the door, took 2 steps back and smiled. See, there is a process, right? You know the Chinese proverb that says, a man with a smile is welcome in any home. I always remember that proverb, okay? 2 steps back and smiled. She opened the door. How can she refuse a smiling man standing outside? She said, okay, come in. I said, well, I understand you're behind. I'm sorry it's a stressful time for you. I am an investor. I'm very interested in buying. I want to make you an offer. She said, call my bank. She had to call her bank first. Say, I want him to talk to him, tell him how much I owe right now. I don't understand all these forms I'm getting, etc. And I worked it out with her where she walked away with some money. And then I was able to make a good deal, $415. She saved her credit, walked away with some money. I got the deal at $415. I put it for sale at $515. And I said, seller willing to carry up to $100,000 in note. Are you with me on this? Seller willing to carry $100,000. The $100,000 was my what? My profit. If you carry your profit, that means you carry a note. You understand what carry a note is? Some of you look at me like, I can't carry anything, my back hurts. Carry a note is like a financial note. Like, you owe me $100,000, we recorded, okay? So this was quite a few years back, and people could get a first loan, first lien, first trust deed, first mortgage, if you will, and you could carry a second, no problem at the time. And when I carry the $100,000, that is my profit. And if you carry your profit, you pay 0 taxes by law, because the IRS says you have what's called unrealized gain. Are you with me? Yeah. And then if I carry that note at 6% interest, which at the time was less than market, you could carry it at 7 or 8. I carried at 6%, so they felt like they took me for an idiot. And since I don't look smart, it's good to look like an idiot. Just walk in, you know what I mean? So it works to my advantage, and I carried the note at 6%. On $100,000, they paid me $500 a month extra. So I was making profit on the profit. Wow. You with me on this? Yes. And I sold it faster. And I didn't need to do anything. And people would have open houses. I'd put my open house, and I'd say, no money down. There'd be no money down in Menlo Park. People would be coming in like it's a free bread or something, So So residential, you can flip with creative financing, or you can just buy, fix a little bit, and flip for more.